with me to La Delicias La Abuela, a Colombian restaurant that has multiple locations in Georgia. This traditional Colombian restaurant serves everything from arepas to parrilla, guava and cheese pastries, Colombian hot chocolate, and much, much more. There's a lot of food to go over so that when you come here, you know exactly what you should and shouldn't order. Let's get into it. To start off is almohavana. Delicious bread tastes similar to Brazilian bread, but it has a toastiness and crispiness to it that Brazilian bread does not. 8.2. First up for apps is the empanadas de carne. This was good, but I do wish there was more meat in this and less potatoes. 7.4. Next, empanada de pollo. I really like this one as well. It had a little bit of a turmeric taste to the potatoes and the bread surrounding it was crispy. 7.8. Patacones con agao. This is basically plantains that are twice fried and smothered in cheese. These were a lot. It's too oily, which takes away from the flavor of the plantain. 6.2. Next up, arepa rellena de queso. It's definitely overwhelming because of the cheese and the grease, but it hit the spot. I liked it. 7.8. On to the entrees. First, we have pechuga a la parrilla. This was some really good chicken, so fresh, tender, and juicy, and the cilantro sauce on top made it even more flavorful. 8.7. Next, frijolada. This was interesting. The beef was tender. There's only so high beef stew can get for me. And it didn't help that 70% of the stew was just beans. 6.7. Last up for the entrees, the carne a la parrilla. I was expecting a lot more from this steak. It was a bit chewy and extremely oily. I was not impressed by this one at all. 5.6. Papitas de la Abuela. These fries were mediocre and the toppings didn't add much to it. It was mid. 6.2. Our first drink is the Colombiana drink. This was fizzy and good. Tasted a lot like a carbonated Vimto. If you know, you know. 7. Pina colada. Ooh, this was extremely refreshing and sweet. I felt like I was on the beach. Definitely one of the best pina coladas I have ever tried. 9.1. Last drink is the pina jalapeno. I thought this was going to be a pineapple drink with a hint of that jalapeno spice, but it was the opposite. It was like putting a straw in a jalapeno pepper with a dash of pineapple. 0.4. On to the best part, the dessert. First up, passion fruit mousse. It was so good. The perfect sweetness of the passion fruit and how soft and fluffy the mousse was. 8.8. Guava and cheese pastry. This was beyond good. It was sweet and flaky, and guava and cheese paired together is the ultimate combination. 9.2. Malteadas de dulce de leche. This milkshake was so fun. I loved the topping and the dulce de leche was very good. But drinking it is a bit odd for me. I would order it as an ice cream next time. 7.3. And to end it off, we have the Colombian hot chocolate. The hot chocolate had a lot of cinnamon and it was interesting with the bread in it, but I immediately felt a wave of coziness and comfort come over me while drinking this. 7.3. Overall, would I recommend La Delicias La Abuela? Yes, most definitely. I love how authentic this Colombian food is. The chicken was so tender, the desserts are so good, as well as their appetizers. Their menu is very extensive, so they are sure to have a few misses, like that jalapeno drink for instance. But the majority of their menu items were good, so make sure you order the right things, and I'm certain you will have a great experience. I give La Delicias La Abuela an overall score of 7.8. You should definitely check it out. Follow me for other Georgia reviews and much, much more.